Well, the allegations here in Bridgeport center around absentee ballot fraud. And as we were interviewing random people here outside of the Margaret Morton Government Center to ask them their feelings about voting in Bridgeport, we ran into a man who claims he was sent an absentee ballot but never requested one.
They sent me an absentee ballot, but I threw that away and go to the poll myself.
They sent you an absentee ballot, or did you request an absentee ballot?
Somebody requested for me. I didn't request it.
You didn't request it?
No, sir.
Do you know who did?
No, sir.
If true, that's against the law. In Connecticut, a voter needs to fill out an application to request an absentee ballot. It goes to the heart of the issue in Bridgeport.
This puts me in a position where even when I do vote, I feel like sometimes, my voice along with others, it don't matter because people are still going to get in the chair regardless.
History has shown that when voters feel disenfranchised, turnout is suppressed by voter apathy. During the August Democratic primary here in Bridgeport, only 25.9% of voters cast a ballot. A Bridgeport resident telling Fox 61 it's time for everyone to pay attention.
It's crazy. I don't watch the news that much, but when something like this happens, people got to focus what's going on in Bridgeport, Connecticut, all over.
And with a general election less than 6 weeks away, Bridgeport voters will have to pay attention now more than ever. A court case now underway where a judge could rule to throw out the results of the primary, setting off an unprecedented scenario.
The Connecticut Supreme Court decided 4 years ago that even if the general election happens and the primary hasn't been settled, the judge here, Judge Clark, can order a new primary, and the new primary could happen after the general election, and then there would be another general election a month or two after that.
That 2019 state Supreme Court case, Lazar v. Ganim, dealing with, you guessed it, ballot fraud in Bridgeport. It stated there is considerable room for fraud in absentee ballot voting, but it set a high bar to overturn election results, going on to say the ordering of a new and different election in effect disenfranchises all of those who voted at the first election.
To inform an entire town of new election dates takes a lot of effort, and I like to remind people that our office has no budget for public outreach and information, so I hope the courts keep that in mind as well.
As for Ronald Cohen, who claims he got that absentee ballot he never requested, it's important to point out that it is not illegal to be sent an absentee ballot application. Sometimes voters can get the applications and the ballots confused. Nonetheless, we reported this incident to the Secretary of the State and the State Elections Enforcement Commission, who is conducting an investigation. Reporting in Bridgeport, outside the Margaret Morton Government Center, Matt Caron, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.